Make more room for what fills you. That's today's topic that we're discussing with award-winning author Stacy Hawkins Adams. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is quite the topic here because I think you're suggesting that, yes, there are going to be a lot of things that could fill us, but we need to focus on the right ones.
Absolutely. You always nail it. And that's so important this time of year. Here we are in June, halfway mark through the year. So a lot of people are assessing, oh my gosh, what was I planning to do for 2026? Have I got it done? How do I reset and finish strong the rest of this year? So that is absolutely appropriate. What are the things that are part of our profession, our purpose, even just our passions that we want to make sure that we finish so we can check those off of our list? But this topic this week is also about, let's just pause and think about the things that bring us joy. So not the things that have to fill our to-do list, but the things that we want to fill us.
Yes, this is timely for me because, like many, I am doing that halfway through the year checkpoint. And it's amazing that we've arrived to this place so quickly. It feels like it was just January, February, but here we are. And so there's a little bit of pressure there. But the other thing that you realize is it's kind of half empty, half full sort of mindset. It is, we still have 6 months left. So rather than focusing on what we didn't do, perhaps, or what didn't go quite like we planned in the first half of the year, we're also looking at how we can find joy in a new way. And so it's not always about being busy and checking everything off of that list. It's about making sure that we spend some time romanticizing the life that we have and where we are right now.
Right. I think that's an interesting word, romanticizing, because what I was thinking also is, what are the things that make my heart smile? And I mentioned both professionally and personally. So even in your workday, there are things we have to do. There are the must-dos we have to check off of our list to say we performed well in that role. But once you get those things done, what are the things that bring you joy about the work that you do? And even in your personal life, on Saturday I spent some time just kind of scrolling through my phone, looking at the first half of the year, and even over the past year, what are the things that made me smile? And I ended up doing a reel of, it was time with family, it was some time writing, it was some time at the beach. So when we look back, when we get to the end of 2026 and we look back through our phone, or we look at our calendar, or that long to-do list that we had maybe, or even our vision board, what are the things on that board that, yes, those are accomplishments that may fill our resume or that we get to talk about at the cocktail party, but the things that just bring us the quiet joy. It's a favorite book you may have read. It's listening to your favorite song. It's doing the line dancing with you and Luke. What are those things that really just kind of light up your spirit and make you say, you know what, this was a good year because I spent time with that person, or I spent time with myself. And as you start to think about those things, perhaps add those to your calendar so you can block the time off to get those things done.
That's so important, because there are going to be those things that you can't avoid doing, but finding those moments, those glimmers of hope, joy, enjoyment as you do them is so important. A friend of mine was telling me that she always lights a candle when she cooks, when she's doing her meal prep. She's lighting a candle, she's listening to some music, so it's almost masking the thing that might not be the most exciting thing you do with your day, but making sure that you do it. And then finding, as you mentioned, that time with family, the people that you love, and seizing the moment. Because you turn around and it's already 6 months later anyway. So why don't we look for that 2 hours that's going to be the memory instead of letting that time pass by.
Right. And even though the 15-minute phone call, or the 2 hours, or the just, creating a simple meal together, that's time, that's family story time. Because I find myself now telling my kids stories about, oh, I remember when I was your age and I did X, Y, and Z, or did I ever tell you that grandma did so and so? My mom's been going for a while, but I can still keep her memory alive. And so those are moments where they will remember that in their future, that you're pouring into their future memory bank as well, the memories of those that you love. And then you mentioned your friend's ritual. One of the things I do winter and summer, usually in the evening, I'm going to fix myself a cup of hot decaf tea. Now I may not finish it. It might be 99 degrees and I probably don't need it, but it's something about that's part of my relaxing ritual. Right before I get into bed, I fix that decaf tea, set it next to my bed. Whether I take 2 sips or 5, it's something about it's resetting me for the evening.
And taking inventory of those things too is important, because now I go back and throughout the month month I will list out all the fun things that I got a chance to do, the stuff that brought me joy. So at the end of the year, when I look back to that, you don't always remember those joyous moments as well as you remember the things that may not have been as joyous. So making sure we do that, making sure we understand what's going to fill our cup and make space for even more is so important. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
A great reminder, and we look forward to the next time. Stacy offers a weekly Motivational Monday newsletter by email. So if you're interested in subscribing, you can visit stacyhawkinsadams.com.